Today we have some fantastic discussions which is curated for all of you. We're going to talk about during the day about blockchain and navigating the global financial markets, the impact of blockchain and AI with respect to the Indian financial markets, and of course we also have a panel which is lined up for all of you on how we can really access the global liquidity for Indian businesses, to also talking about the evolution of cryptocurrency. So if these are the topics you all and your colleagues are looking forward to, so do drop them a message as well to join us at conference hall too, because these are the conversations none of you all would want to miss. And now it's time we move forward to the next session for the day, which is a keynote session on AI-driven DTX with Blockchain-beyond Fintech. And joining us on stage, we have with us the Vice President Marketing at Interakt, a seasoned growth marketer with 8+ years of experience. With a strong background in diverse industries, she drives global market initiatives, leveraging data-driven strategies. Well, I must say her expertise spans social media, content, events, and PR, fueling Interakt's growth and innovation. Joining us on stage is the Vice President of Marketing, Interakt, Ms. Hema Dubey. Let's welcome her with a round of applause, please. Warm welcome, Hema. The stage is all yours.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. It's about, 15 minutes and then it will be okay. Is that fine? Am I audible? Maybe the height issue. Okay. 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 Very good afternoon. Okay, let me walk you through. See, from morning you would be covering lot of topics related with the crypto market, trading, the financial market and all. Let me walk you through something different that is beyond the fintech and the financial part. That's my interest lies in, and I think some of you will think about it, in this perspective, as well as a different perspective towards few of the industry, covering the healthcare part, pharma part, and life science. I'm representing Interakt. Interakt is the company which is into IT software solution company, and I'm working in Japan from last 7 years. And this company is totally covering the global market. We do have our development team in India, that's in Hyderabad. But the mostly the market and the business regarding the clients that we are covering, it is related with the US market, Japan market, and Dubai market. So you can see our presence, that's in Japan, India, US, Dubai, Hong Kong, Estonia, Nigeria. We have finished 150 projects. Now this 150 projects, I don't want to bore you with all the products and services part, like every IT industry, how they would be covering. We are trying to build those kind of product, whether it's a CRM software, ERP, or web or mobile application, helping out the small and medium enterprises and all. So I will brief you about few of the products that we have been doing and we are working on it, and why I'm here in India market. What is the plan for Interakt to get into the India market? After having a 7 years of span time in Japan, why we are here in India? Of course, everyone knows what is the right now the economy of Japan market. It is not that much good, and that's why we wanted to enter the India, the one of the most when it comes to IT part, of course, we are the leaders into that. We have a lot of skilled laborers, as well as when it comes to technology, we are heading into that particular thing. So let me walk you through. These are the particular industry that Interakt is been serving. Healthcare part, the electronical, health record system, the patient management software, the DCT that we are working on right now for the global market, not only for Japan, but for India as well. We are getting, we have delivered lots of product related with the education, the platform where you can actually, we created a token as well, supporting to that particular client, where the student can actually enroll that particular session and the courses, and within, if they particular completed within 60% before the time, then they would be getting some incentives they can earn, and that's how they can enroll for the next course. And fintech space, of course, we are covering the major part, whether it's a digital twin or digital transformation, the payment method and all. These are few highlights that government, everyone is already aware about what government is trying to achieve. They, within a small time, of course, you know, the Indian government has tried to build that particular impact when it comes to the digital transformation. Not only Modi ji, but each and every person involved in this particular thing has been, you know, put effort, whether, you know, they don't have knowledge regarding what digital transformation is all about, but in daily life, we are actually transforming ourselves in each and every aspect. So that's some few key highlights, like, of course, we know the population of India, we are leading it. 1 million mobile connection. That's how the India is being the most targeted market right now for all the global companies to enter over here and start their business or be, you know, get into the investment part for this particular country. That's how even being an Indian but working in Japan, that's how my company is trying to get into India market. So this is something, a very highlighting point, that's the India market of the healthcare thing. So India is already being digitalized with the fintech and the financial part, but India is trying very hard to get into the digital health related. Okay, now when I say digital health, why it is important and what is the difficulties, of course, it's, there are a lot of difficulties because India is a place where nothing has been structured from the very start. And that's how they are finding difficult to make it in a structure format. 80% of digital data is unstructured. So this particular thing, why India government has started and trying to put, you know, trying to make people aware about this particular thing, digital health, is why? Because when after the COVID, what problems we have been facing when we were trying to get our own vaccination. We don't have organized data. We don't have structured data. We don't have patient data. We don't have the clinical data where how this human trial can be placed, how this data can be stored. You know, there are a lot of tampering issues, the security part when it comes to healthcare data, and you won't believe healthcare is the particular sector which is being targeted and which is being, when it comes to security part, they are facing a lot of challenges as well. Whether it's a GE company or whether it's a, you know, healthcare, any leading company, they come across regarding the cyber security issues. So I will just highlight few of the points, like the healthcare market. You can see the numbers over here. Now digital health market, which is growing, where the India market and the government is trying to educate people regarding the healthcare. We have never been focused regarding healthcare. So that's why we are trying to educate people. And in Japan as well, I'm trying to educate them regarding the cybersecurity part, because they are not that much aware about the cybersecurity part when it comes to technology. Still, we are trying to get them what exactly the remote patient monitoring device is all about. That's how I'm covering and educating the people. See, whether it's a fintech world, still, when it comes to education, people has not been that much educated regarding how to investigate, how to put the money, how we will be getting, what are the regulatories, why it is playing a major role when it comes to the regulatory part. That's why, you know, we come into the picture to educate this particular market. So these are the challenges. Of course, as I mentioned you previously, the trust issues, the healthcare data management issue, the cybersecurity issues, transparency, of course. You know, we are sitting here, but our data is being sold in US. We don't have control over our patient data. No one is aware about where their particular data is heading to. That's why we are planning to implement the regulatory part. That's why the government is trying very hard to come up with lots of security issues. On August 11th, you can see India passed the Digital Personal Data Protection Act. You cannot sell your particular data, that's a patient data, to any other country. So we came up, but it took long time. 2012, they came up with this particular thing. So AI driven, this is like personally very famous and my personal topic when it comes to AI, IoT, how this particular playing a major role in the particular healthcare and other industry as well, even the agriculture industry. Now AI, IoT and this blockchain, this combination is something which is fascinating, and how we can be more accurate and more focused and more monitor our own personal data with this particular thing. That's why we are integrating this particular technology in the today's world. Now today everyone is trying to, more focus towards their digital health, their particular health. They want to monitor themselves, they want to see what needs to be changed within 1 month. So that's how, the Indian government is trying very hard. These are the blockchain healthcare market opportunities, medical data. Of course, when it comes to data management, whether it's a clinical data, whether it's drug discovery data. When we were planning to discover the vaccination, we don't have that kind of structured one. We were finding difficulty to manage this particular data. So when it comes to pharma industry, the research and the drug discovery, data plays a very important role over here. And these are the few numbers, representing globally which particular market is more focused towards. Now medical data, I also mentioned claims billing and request management. Of course, the LIC, the insurance also plays a very important role, the insurance data. Again, the second most important the market when it comes to data part. They have lots of data. Our personal data is being shared. These are the few figures representing the healthcare part for the IoT, AI and the blockchain part. We are all aware about what IoT device is and what they are capable of doing. How what AI is capable of doing, but the most useful of AI would be the data related, to come up with the data analytical part, which plays a very, very crucial role in this particular market. Why I'm forcing, why, again and again, why data is important. That's how I wanted to educate people, that because, even without your consent, no one can share your particular data. And India is the biggest market to get the data. Not only in the population, of course, we have a lot of data over here, and without our consent form, our data is being sold in various industry, whether it's an insurance industry, whether it's a telecom industry, whether it's a healthcare industry, but it is being sold. These are the few case studies that I will walk you through, like how this Interakt platform is being built and how they are managing to manage this particular thing. How we are working with healthcare providers, the suppliers, the drug discovery and the supply chain. Blockchain is already there in the market for the healthcare industry when it comes to supply chain management and all. But when it comes to data management, still India is struggling for that. They have adopting lot of various software and tools to manage this particular data, but that's why we came into the picture. We are Interakt is not only into B2B, but we are into B2G as well. That's why we are trying to work with government and to imply this particular strategy. So how this, the flow of this particular data, whether it's a clinical trial data or whether it's a patient recovery data, or it's a, the human trial phase regarding managing those data, any data, or the supply chain management data, we are trying to get into those particular sectors and the market. So this is few things that I will walk you through. Interakt is already developing a decentralized platform where the healthcare providers can find their particular data and the patient can manage their particular respective data. We have e-consent over there. There are lots of regulatory part as well. We are trying to work on those things. There are different, Dubai has different regulatory, Japan has very strict regulatory when it comes to medical devices and all, even for the discovery or any kind of platform or the mobile application. So that's why we are trying to work on the regulatory part. Interakt has very plus point is that we are trying to get into the crypto market as well. We are trying to build a token which will be, in short, the concept is revolving around the patient incentives wise. So once the patients share their particular data to the respective healthcare institute or the healthcare provider, they will be getting incentivized as a token, the fact token. These are the solutions that we are already, healthcare is a very big and a vast topic. I'm already, short with time, so I will quickly walk you through this particular thing that we are already working on clinical dashboard, where all the clinical data will be stored and managed for the healthcare providers and the government initiatives. These are the few layers that we are working on. That's data, service layer, asset layer, and security layer. So covering all the part, as I mentioned, AI will be playing a very important role. IoT will be playing a very important role in this particular thing. And that's the another case study, Impact Lives. It's a very big one, covering the patient, the clinical part, the medical part, the commercial part, and the evidence part, the outcome part. So patient-centric is something which is being discussed in this particular today's scenario. Because everywhere it was customer-centric, but this time it's a patient-centric. The people are planning to get into the patient experience more because that's our target audience. So thank you, everyone. I hope you will think about the healthcare part as well. Thank you so much for your patience.
Thank you so very much, Hema, for that intuitive presentation. I'm sure a lot of people were actually making notes, were clicking pictures of those informative insights. So thank you so much one more time.